Okay. Thank you for coming. And what do these two things have in common? Pie charts and hand washing. Well, the answer is Florence Nightingale, the Lady of the Lamp. Florence Nightingale defied social norms to impact our world by developing pie charts and hand washing and sanitary conditions for nurses and the healthcare profession. I would like to share with you a brief history about the impact that Florence Nightingale made on our world and on us as a professional in nursing. In her early years, Florence Nightingale was born May 12, 1820 in Florence, Italy. She was named after the city, which was a tradition that her family did. Florence Nightingale grew up in a wealthy family, and so she was taught liberal arts except for mathematics. That was a no-no for women. And she was catered to by servants all her life. Well, as she continued to grow and to see things going on, she defied her parents and started studying mathematics. She also got very dissatisfied and discouraged when she went to hospitals and saw that there were no opportunities for women in the workplace. She found that nurses did not need an education, they didn't need to be intelligent. She also found that they were considered less than prostitutes back in the 1800s. So she decided she wanted to make nursing a profession. She visited French and German hospitals and saw that the sisters, nuns who were taking care of the patients in these hospitals had better education, better training, and cared for these patients better. So, against his family wishes, she left and went to Germany and studied nursing and studied their techniques. Later, she returned back to England and started reforming the nursing program. In 1854, she was asked to go to the Crimean War in Scutari, Turkey, to the hospital there to take care of the wounded in the hospital there. So she gathered up 38 of her nurses and off they went. She got there and was appalled at the unsanitary conditions that she found in this hospital ward. The foot soldiers were considered nothing, and they were not given proper medical care or supplies. So she instituted hand washing, other sanitary measures, and procured supplies for these hospitals. And in doing so, the death rate dropped from 60% to 2% within 6 months of her and her nurses being there. She then went back to England at the end of the war to continue her work in pushing and reforming the nursing program and making it a trained profession. Unfortunately, she developed Crimean fever, which caused her to be secluded in her home, but she never stopped her pursuit of nursing and writing. She wrote books, one of them called Nurses on Notes, and which detailed what a nurse should be and how a nurse should perform. She developed the pie chart in trying to show the Queen of England, Victoria at that time, how these soldiers how many soldiers were dying from each of the different diseases that they contracted there, from cholera, typhoid, the Crimean fever, and she put it in this pie chart to show her data. Today, pie charts are used by every profession you can think of to display their data. So, in conclusion, we owe all the work we do to this Lady of the Lamp. Florence Nightingale shows that the smallest things that we do in our profession as a nurse can have a lifetime impact on the world around us. Thank you.